Hello there everyone, this is Snuzzle the Bashful Viking, and today I want to show you a little bit about WildStar housing. So when you hit level 14, you can open up housing, and this is the area in the city at which you go to do so. Right there where the arrow is. And it'll be this fellow, and he'll give you a plot, and to get to your plot, all you have to do is click on this thing, but you'll also have a portal in your little portal section here, which you can use every 20 minutes to call yourself back to your house. So let's go to my house. So you get a little plot of land in the sky that you can put a whole bunch of stuff in, and I'll show you how you do that and some of the different things you can add. So right here, when you get to your house, you'll have a little menu here, and you can go landscape, and this will be different spots you can place things on your land. Right here is where your house will be. I have a tiny little rocket ship house because I did the beta, but there are other houses that you can have. And around here you can put other things, especially crafting spots in which you can get nodes and other things for your crafting abilities. Over here I have a garden in which I get some plants. Let's go back to, there we go. And you have a whole bunch here that you can put, and some of them are quite neat. You can also get challenges, like the one back there on my land. This is a challenge that I'll do later, in which you have to make alcohol. And when you complete it, you can select a list of prizes, and some of them are decor to put around your house spots. I'd also like to mention that not all of the things you can place in your land last forever. Some of them have a limited amount of days in which you can use them. Like, I believe that my garden only lasts about a week. So if I go to my landscape and click on my garden here, yeah, it'll tell me that I only have 16 hours left. In my garden I can plant seeds, and the seeds will grow into flowers in which I can harvest. And it's not a daily thing, like you would think. It's actually every 30 minutes or 25 minutes, depending on the seed, you can harvest yourself some crops. Also over here I have some vanity items, just some decor to make the place look nice. You can do that by going to the vendor, as well as you find these things in various different things, challenges, in bags, and drops. Adventures. There's lots of different ways you can get all kinds of stuff. There's also, I believe, a profession that crafts them as well. So here's the vendor, and you can go down and all the different slots here for tons and tons of stuff that you can just put around your house. Some of them are quite cheap and only cost about 10 silver, but others are quite more expensive, and some of them don't even cost regular money. They'll cost renown, which is another form of currency in WildStar. So you have to be careful what you buy, because as far as I have seen, there is no sell back option on these items. So I accidentally bought one that was 4 gold, and didn't realize that. So that's another thing I should show you. Some of them, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's intended, but you see this item is listed as 4, but it doesn't have the indication of what 4 is. That actually means that it is 4 gold. So you don't want to accidentally buy this thing if you don't really want to spend 4 gold on it. So you have to be careful of what you're buying. Make sure you know how much it costs, because you're not going to be able to get your money back if you buy something that you didn't really want. Now, we've seen the outside, we've seen my garden. Let's go visit the inside of my house. Inside your house is another little place that you can put decor and items that you like. Pardon me for just a sec. You can even customize the walls and everything around you. Everything is customizable. This table here is just a table. Everything sitting on top of it is a separate item that I've placed there myself. And if you look down at your menu here, you have toggle edit mode. You can turn that off and on, and then with a right click when it's on, you can move your stuff around, and it's very customizable. If you click this little button here, you can change the size, make things really big, make them teeny tiny, and you can even go into a more edit mode and move them in all kinds of different angles and directions. So it's very customizable. You can get really creative with the stuff in your house. Also, some of the items, let's just cancel out of that, will give you rested experience. As you stay in your home, you gather rested experience. Some items you place around your house will increase the amount of rest experience you get. Like this wine bottle increases my rest experience slightly. I quite enjoy my wine bottle, and I am standing on my cheese. Also, as part of a creative thing, this netting area that I have in my house is actually called Chewa netting. I don't remember where I got it, but it was just a small item that I then enlarged, turned upside down, and attached to my ceiling in order to give myself kind of this second floor netting area. And I placed myself a nice sexy bed here with a camera and video for Chewa sexy time. Also toilet paper. So I'm going to show you how you place an item that you have. If you get an item... Sorry, the cat is bothering me. Alright, I'm recording. You're very cute. When you get an item through a drop or something, it'll be in your inventory and you right-click it, which will send it to your crate. If you don't want the item and you want to sell it, don't right-click it, because once it's in your crate, I do not believe you can send it back to your bag. And here is your crate, and we have all kinds of items in here, so if you want to place one inside your house or outside, you just click on it, and then you right-click, and it'll place it in the room for you to move around. Once you place that item, if you want to do anything else with it, you again have your edit mode toggled, and you can just move it around, do whatever you want with it. So I'm just send that back to my crate, because I don't care for that bed, because I have a much better one with a working 6 camera. There was one other thing that I wanted to show you outside here. Aside from the decor you can place on the ground, you can actually also change your sky in the remodel mode. There are a lot of different other things you can do here, but right now I'll just show the sky. So right now I have a typical moony star sky. During the day it is actually sunny with some nice clouds, very pretty. But you can have a blizzard, there's kind of a dark, that's the default sky. Fireworks are pretty cool, only 4 gold for the fireworks. Happy Land, which is what I'm working towards, with pretty rainbows and all kinds of colors and niceness. A hazy Northern Lights seems like it would be pretty cool. Outer space with planets around, and then a second outer space in which it feels as though you're traveling at warp speed on your little plot of land. Starry night, that probably would stay night even during the daytime, I'm just guessing at that. Stormy, be in the middle of a storm. Thunderhead, that one's kind of interesting. Dark clouds over there. Inside of a tornado, that's pretty cool. Underwater. A war. Everything seems to be red and scary. And World Destroyer, that one's quite interesting. Clouds, red sky, very interesting. So this is my house, so what about other people's houses? Well, you can add your friends to a list of neighbors in which you can visit their house. Hopefully if you have some friends. I managed to get a friend, because I'm just so popular. You set them as a neighbor, and if you can go to modify, and you can set them there as a roommate, which I've already done with this person, and you can visit their house when they are offline. Another thing you can do, which I will go visit his in a second. The cat is still climbing on me and distracting me. It's so cute. It's hard to be mad at something so adorable. You are so cute. Stop it. He's sticking his little head out from my keyboard, and it's just... Alright, so... Another thing you can do, you can set your plot of land to public. So if I click this, it'll bring up a whole bunch of people who have set their land to public that I can just visit randomly. And you can set yours to public. I think it goes here? Yes. This little icon up at the top here. It'll set, you can rename it, name your plot whatever you want. This, if you set your friends as neighbors and roommates, they can come onto your plot of land and harvest the things, say, in your garden or whatever, and you can set how much goes to you and how much goes to them when they do that. So if you don't want your neighbors doing that and taking all your stuff, you can set it to 100% me and nothing to the neighbors. I've decided to give it 25%. There's also down here, visitor rules, in which you can set who visits your plot. I've set mine to public, just because I want to see if anybody actually shows up. I went around visiting. I wanted to see if someone actually came to visit my land, plus they can play your challenges. So if they come over to my land, they can play the challenge where they jump on the grapes and make the alcohol and possibly win a prize. So now I'm going to go to my neighbor and take a little tour of his house and his plot. And he has a challenge there that I want to play in which I did several times and won this magnificent tree. So to do that, I'm going to my social list, to neighbors, click on him, and say visit. Now I am in his location. So let's take a little tour of his location. He's got trees and a garden here, and I believe he set it up so that I can get some stuff. Yep. So if he had set that up to 0, I wouldn't have gotten anything from that. Here's some more crafting areas. Oh, I just got food. Nice. A dead animal. I just saw that. That's great. Chopped up for bits of meat. That's lovely. Very nice to see. Over here. Oh, we got some stuff. It's a barbecue. With beers and refreshments and everything. Wonder if I can get anything from it. Oh, I can. Hooray, I got some food. So here's his little, thingy-madoo. And this challenge is really funny. You have to jump on these Q-pigs in the air and hit 25 of them in a minute. No, I think it's a minute 30 or something like that. And to win a prize. And one of the prizes is the mangrove tree. And it took me forever to get the mangrove tree. I'm not going to do that right now. I actually recorded myself doing that a couple of days ago. So I'll just put that in there. I'm not going to do that right now. And his house is quite nicer than mine. He has a lot more stuff. I like this nice little wall here, so you can get really creative and custom with the houses, and it's really neat to go and explore and see what other people do with theirs. He's put a stairway here so that the ceiling ridges kind of make a second floor for him. He hasn't put anything up there yet. These nice lamps, that's quite nice. I like those. And this pink sparkly window, that's quite nice. I would like one of those. I don't know where you get that. So, yeah, that is player housing. I think I covered most of it. Oh, I remember something I didn't mention already. Over here, there is this signpost. Once a day, you can click on the signpost and give yourself a buff that gives experience boost to different things, whether it's PvE grouping, PvP, or just soloing by yourself. It gives a little bit of an experience boost, and you get to choose which one you prefer. Alright, so I took a nice good look at his area. So what happens when you want to go home? Well, you go back to this screen and you can hit teleport back to your house, and this does not use up your 20-minute cooldown to go back to your house, so you can just do that. And now I'm back home in my own house. I thought I saw somebody over there, but I think I'm just seeing things. Alright. I'm just gonna go stand under my mangrove tree. It took me a long time to get that damn mangrove tree. So I put some shiny stuff under it. Yep. I'm very happy with my house. It's you know, it's a Animal Crossing / Harvest Moon inside an MMO. An MMO that just happens to have cute little rat people. It's pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed my video. And thanks so much for watching. Bye!